I'm going to break down how we've been able to generate 102K for one client in just 2 months with only 56,000 views generated, all thanks to this really simple free resources strategy, which only uses short form content that makes it perfect for you if you're a busy founder, you don't have time to focus on longer type of contents and complicated funnels. So if you want to make 50K until the end of this year, 2025, then watch this video until the end. If you're watching it after 2025, watch this video if you want to make 50K in the time span of 1 or 2 months. So this strategy originally is coming from Ava Jorgens, who is a 20-year-old multi-millionaire. She makes more than $500,000 per month. She's one of the best Alex Hormozy's testimonials, and she doesn't use any type of long-form content, any appointment settings, or any paid ads, which makes it so easy and so fast for you to just copy her. And if you want to implement the same exact strategy, go and check the link in the description. See if you can get any times in between my calls to get a 30-minute quick chat about your business so I can share some screens with you. So let's start this video by the first step of the process, which is connection. And don't get it wrong, it's not traffic, it's connection, right? You don't want to just feed people with content. You want to make them believe that you are the solution to the problems, right? So we start by the value type of content, and obviously your perspective about the value type of content that you're putting is just complete BS. You just give away as much value as you can do because Alex Hormozy says so. That's completely wrong. So if you want people to buy your high ticket offer, they have to trust you, and you have to do that with value type of content. But the problem is that you focus on putting a lot of value in your videos that people can't implement it, right? You want to focus on the values that people can implement it so fast and get little results with it. And when they get addicted to that results, now they have to come to you to do the hard things and do the done for you services to get them into a higher level of success, right? You want to first make them addicted to a little bit of success and then give them all of the tools in your program. So then they have to buy from you. They're addicted to you. We can watch this video as an example from Ava Jorgens so you will understand what I'm saying. She first introduced a new concept to you that more cuts is more engagements, and then she makes you addicted to getting results on social media.
It's more engagement. The human attention span is here, so the amount of shots you have need to be here. It's recommended to have a shot or cut every 2 seconds. Now, this could be using multiple different shots in your video, like long shot, medium shot, close shot, below shot, above shot. Really the goal, whether it's a cut or a shot or an effect, is to have something every 2 seconds. Follow for more social media marketing education.
So if you try to give your audience a 120-day plan to follow, you're gonna do absolutely nothing with it. But if you give them a super cool, quick tactic to use, they're gonna implement it so fast and they get a little bit of results, and that little results is just enough to make them addicted to your program, right? And the point I want to make here is that you don't have to get all people to watch until the end of each single video to become your client. You just have to tell them that I'm giving all these values for free. So for example, let's say you see a 7-hour course, right? You watch the first hour and you feel, what a valuable course this is to be free. Do you watch all of it? No, but you know that this course is so valuable. The value equation from Alex Hormozy explains everything. If you want to make your content valuable as possible, you just have to increase the dream outcome, increase the perceived likelihood of achievement. And these are the good things that you can do, but the best thing that you can do is to decrease the time delay and decrease the effort and sacrifices, right? As we talked about it, you want to give them a little super quick trick that is so easy and so fast to implement it that every single individual can do it. This makes it a lot valuable, right? So in this specific type of content, what we did for our client is that we installed ManyChat for them. If you don't know ManyChat is an application that when you comment a specific word, you get a specific message with a link, right? So when you comment, for example, 1,000 viral hooks, you're gonna get this 1,000 viral hooks, right? So the thing is, you want to tell them that this is an automated message. You don't want to try to be a human with a robotic message. And then you want to tell them that here's the link. Now you have to get into the link. So there are two sides of it, is that they're gonna sign in to the landing page and they're gonna give their email, give their full name. When they download that, they're gonna get here into our landing page that I'm gonna completely break it down for you so you don't have to be worried about that. But they can also not opt in. And you can understand that if you have many chat tracking data, right? So you don't want to forget that they've come to you. Like they've asked you to solve their problem, right? Here's an example that I faced myself. And obviously I took this, not my appointment setter. So excited to share this with you, is that, bro, I've seen you in my DMs, watching you for a minute, low-key impressed. How you doing? He has to respond and like, if someone's asking you how you doing, you're going to naturally tell them an answer, right? So in this case, he says, "Thanks, man, I'm doing good. I really like your analysis, but I didn't have time to check other stuff out." And then me being a good mate, I told him that, yeah, I know fit coaching takes a lot of effort and time. How you currently doing with that, right? I'm just telling him that I understand his business model and I've been in this. And then he says, "Everything runs well, but I need to get more leads in daily basis." So what he basically gave me is his biggest pain point and his biggest problem. And when you have their biggest problem, then they're basically asking you to sell me this program, right? So here's what I did. I said, right, that's the biggest headache in coaching. I was so stuck at this before, until I made this free resource, the exact thing that I'm showing you guys, to make people opt into my system to book that much call per week, right? And then I've sent him a super quick message that I show all the people that opt into the free resource, and I tell him that, do you want to get a free chat with me just to see how to run your business more smoothly and get more leads for you? When are you free? And then he said, bro, I want to get into the call, but I'm so busy these days. And I said, yeah, my clients are busy too. I just want to keep it a 10-minute quick chat. Are you good tomorrow or Wednesday? Then he said, I'll write them down. 2 p.m. tomorrow works. And then I said, see you then. And he attended on the call, right? It's really that simple, right? You want to get people to opt in. If they didn't opt in, you hit them up with DMs and you talk with them, you book them in either way, right? You have to get at least, like, let's say 10 to 30% of the people who get these free resources and get into your DMs. If you are doing less than this, no blame on you, but you have to make the system and make the value system better. So the second thing is that you link up with them. Many people have been nurtured in your business and they want and they have the desire to buy from you. They just need this little small push that I'm going to explain it here. So the first thing that you can do is the story sequences. Obviously, people need this little push for you to show them a bit of more testimonials, show them all the bonuses on your offer, make little jokes in between, show how clients are doing, and then at the end of the role, give them a call to action that if you're interested, just book a 10-minute quick chat. And in general, your stories are so important. You have to get that taken care of. And by the way, this is Sue. He is a great guy, by the way. He runs so high ticket offers for coaches and creators. And as we can see here, he's just doing the exact thing that I'm saying. Show more client proof, show the different processes, the different bonuses, the guarantees, these little pushes that just push people forward to do the thing, right? So the second thing, it isn't necessary for you to do it, but if you're not doing it, you're probably losing a bit of money, right? So this framework is appointment setting with DMs, and I can tell you all the possible ways that you can reach people. You can reach people who are your followers, who engage with your stories, who engage with your posts. You can also find people that engage with other people's posts, other people's story, and get them to tell you all their pain points and get as much information as you can and make them problem aware. I don't know if you have seen this. You see, this is the exact direction that you want your clients to go. This has gotten so famous lately, and it says that there are 5 stages of awareness. Is that people are either unaware, problem aware, solution aware, product aware, or most aware. Most of it is the people who just buy your product and buy your thing. Product aware is that they know that you have their solution and your product is the best. Solution aware is obvious. They don't know that they have to take action for their problem, and unaware are people who aren't qualified, right? So you want to find people mostly that are in the problem aware or the solution aware and get them to know your product. Okay, you're gonna kind of play this long-term game that you're making people aware, and after 2 or 3 months they're gonna get back to you, because most of the time they're gonna stay the same. The next step is running ads, and we obviously didn't run any ads for Ricardo, who generates all the results that I showed you at the beginning of the video. It's so solid. If you target people who've already watched you, that you're giving them a free resource, they obviously would want to know what that is. So they're gonna opt into your funnel faster. Let's
Coaches, this
watch
short story
Suray as
is
an
for you.
example.
6 months ago, Andrew got laid off from his corporate job at AT&T. He was making $100,000 a year, working 45-hour weeks and balancing the coaching business on the side, and he didn't have enough confidence in his business to go all in. Today, he's making over $151,000 a month cash collected with his consulting business and is living his dream life. The key thing that allowed him to scale was that he installed a proven system. A system that gets clients coming to you that are pre-sold and ready to buy. This removes you from the day-to-day so that you can actually work on the business and not in the business. Andrew's story is proof that you don't have to work 60 to 70 hour weeks to scale your business, and you can actually scale up while actually working less. I made a video breaking down the exact system that Andrew used to go from corporate to over $151,000 a month in the span of 6 months, and it's completely free. If you want to build a consulting business that gives you more money and more freedom, then click the link below and give it a watch. I'll see you guys on the other side.
And this really works because you can tell Meta that only target people who watched me for more than 1 or 2 or 3 months even, right? So Meta would find them and show them your videos, knowing that those are the people who already know you. They already know that they have a problem. They already know that they have to solve that problem. So in higher levels, when you get your business going, retargeting ads also is an option. But the next jump in your business can be putting dream types of videos and content, and these contents are mostly focused on your personal brand and mostly focused on your long-term goals. And obviously all the things that we were talking about before was short-term goals. These are the things that will make you famous over years. So if we click on Alex Hormozzi's YouTube channel, you will see that he doesn't call to action people in each single video to go and buy his book. But when he's giving so much value and so much implementable resources and implementable frameworks, people would trust him as an authority over the market. So the next time that he launches his book, he's going to do $100 million, $120 million. And obviously, no one would ever say that Alex Hormozzi is a scammer, because he placed himself as an authority over the market. That if people tell him that he's a scammer, they're just saying that the whole industry is a scam. That is a bias, right? So how you want to do that is you want to place yourself on top of the competition chain. And it sounds a bit hard, right? But here are the steps to it. So first, you want to optimize your content to get more high quality leads. Then you want to invest in professional editors, VAs, so you will get reach to more people in social media, and your virtual assistants can message more people. And when they message more people, your name will get spread to more people. Then you want to consistently share your journey. You want to share ups and downs. You want to share wins and losses, right? Because that's when it feels natural. It feels like everybody is trying to hide the bad sides of the game. But when you share, like, let's say you're a boxing coach and you have a match and you lose, you want to be transparent and share that results. Like, we've lost this game, but we're planning to win the next one. And here are all of the mistakes that I made, and we're gonna taking care of that, make everything fine again. The perfect example of it is TJR, and this guy showed all of his life online on Instagram. Like, if you scroll here, you're gonna see each single second of his life, all the ups, all the downs, all the gains in trading, all the losses. The next thing is that you want to be a multi-platform person. You want to get people to know you in more platforms like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. And my recommendation to you is that to get a mentor that is your full stack partner. Like, he can guide you through all of these, and he can tell you that, all right, this month we didn't focus on value. This month we didn't focus on link up. Next month, if we increase the amount of value type of content that we do, and we show this new tactic that gets results in short amount of time, we're gonna get more things. And you have to kind of get someone that can take care of all the processes and lead your team or your business towards something greater. The next thing that I'm going to completely break it down for you is the free resource itself. And this is the most important step of the process, because if you have a bad free resource, first, people are going to sign up to that, but in long term, it's a loss for you, right? So let's look at the video that is making more than 70% of recorder revenue, and also Ava Jorgens. I think it makes more than 90% of Ava Jorgens' money that she makes. And it only takes 2 hours for you to make this free resource, but it is so valuable. Like, imagine you're starting your personal brand and you get 1,000 viral hooks. How valuable would that be, right? In your example, it can be 1,000 diet plans, or in B2B, you can say 1,000 offers. And let me break this video down for you. So you want to tell them that this free resource will be sent to you so quick, but it usually takes a bit of time. So real quick, I would like to invite you to our Done For You service. Remember this, now her clients are problem aware, but they're solution aware. Here's how she makes the client solution aware. She says that we will do this for you in 5 steps, and I just let you watch the whole video.
With this service, we follow a 5-step process every single month. Step number 1, research. We do 8 to 10 hours of research to find the most viral creators and videos in your niche on social media. Step number 2, scripting. Our team will take all the information you provided us about you and your business and combine it with the viral research so we can create an entire month worth of scripts. Step number 3, filming. This is the only thing that you need to do because, of course, it's your personal brand. Step number 5, uploading. We will post the entire month of content created so you can build your personal brand and get leads on social media.
Now she's making clients product aware, and she's saying that this is our system. Here's all of our clients that are getting results. And after that, when people see all these testimonials and spend a lot of time in the video watching her talking about the system,
Get results like
what they're gonna believe. They're gonna believe that this program is the best. And that's the point, that they become the most aware, and they're going to see if they're a good fit and book a call, right? But about 20% of the clients who hadn't booked a call yet, you can push them more forward. Ava Jorgens is doing it like this. She says, this 5-step is what we do for each single one of our clients. Carl went from 0 to a multi-million-dollar company, and he now has 370K followers in a year with a lead pool that he couldn't even handle. Susan is one of my clients that is making a great amount of money, and many more clients in many different niches, right? Then she says, but this is a process that takes a lot of time, which means that you can't do it yourself, which makes people more problem aware. Remember, when you make people more problem aware, when they get on a sales call with you, you don't have to sell to them. All of their problems are solved. They just want to know the thing that you think will work for them. And when they hear it, they're going to believe it's so easier. But she says, all of these things are done for you. Then she says, actually, half of our clients have their own account, but they want to grow their account and their business bigger. And then she repeat everything that she said so fast, because people have low attention span and they won't remember the whole point of the video. And when the video finishes, they're not going to be most aware. At the end, they're going to be product aware, because they just forgot all the problems. They just forgot all the solutions, right? So she repeats everything that she said on the video so fast, right? And then she says, if this is something that you are interested in, book a call. But I won't recommend you to say book a call, because this is a buzzword. Like, you've heard this phrase 20 times last week. You want to say, see if you can find any time in between all of my calls. This will make them to feel more special. And then you're going to say, if no, just enjoy the hooks that you have. There should be in your inbox now. She's just trying to make people feel ashamed that, like, if you don't want to book a call, that's okay. Go and use the viral hook. And that was this incredible free resource funnel. And promise me that you're going to implement it to your business. I will guarantee that you will get results with it if you just stick with it for a long amount of time. And I hope to see y'all in the next video. Peace.